Peace and blessings, y'all. Peace and blessings, y'all. Peace and blessings. What is going on, my fellow YouTubers? What is going on? Thank you for tuning in to another Sunday Motivation with yours truly, the one and only KiMu JTD. And we are about to get tapped in so that way we can pull our fullest potential, dig inside of ourselves and pull out all of that potential that God has given us so we can propel ourselves forward to be the best person that we can be at any second, any minute, any hour, any day, any time of the year. So if that's something that you want to continue to get tapped into, please make sure you subscribe to this channel. And also make sure you do share this with your friends and loved ones so that way they can get motivated too. Why get motivated by yourself? Today's Sunday motivation, the word is leadership. All right, now this is not just for people who are in management, CEOs, presidents of companies. This is not just for business owners, entrepreneurs. This is for everyone when I say leadership, because leadership has nothing to do with your ability to tell somebody else what to do. It has more to do with your ability to say, hey, I need to show up differently. This is one thing that I found, that I figured out and I understood, and overstood over the course of my years during my personal development journey. And that is, you can't create change if you don't know how to lead yourself. You can't have constructive relationships if you don't know how to lead yourself. If you continuously getting into emotional debacles with friends, family, loved ones all the time, and you can't get yourself to a position where you can exit that squabble with them on a positive note and a constructive note where y'all can come to an agreement and solve the issue that was at hand, that means you're not leading yourself. Somebody's not leading themselves. And who better to lead the conversation than you? I had to realize, using the Eero formula, go watch my video on the Eero formula. I'm gonna attach it to this video. The Eero formula was super key because guess what? It helped me learn how to lead myself. If I want a certain outcome, I need to produce a certain result with that event. I needed for a specific outcome. I needed to produce a specific result, which is my response during a certain event. And how do I do that? I lead myself. Okay, the other person in this conversation is being a little emotional, might be opposition to me, maybe a little bit more erratic, operating off of their feelings. And that's okay. You got to understand, that's okay how other people are moving, but you control how you move. You don't have to be highly emotional in that situation. You don't have to be erratic. Your emotions don't have to be volatile. You don't have to be living off of your emotions. You can literally just say, this is how I'm going to show up. All right, I understand the problem. What do you need me to do? It's about service. Leadership has everything to do with service. How do I serve myself? And if I can serve myself, I can serve other people. They say, know thyself. If you can know who you are, you know everybody else around you. Because everybody around you, everything around you is responding and is a reflection to yourself. So once you know you, everything is going to change. People are going to show up differently because they're like, oh, okay, like this is how he's moving. All right, cool. I'm going to move with him because I like the way that he's moving. Hey, everybody that knows me, they know I'm the personal development guy. I'm the one who's going to give perspective to a certain situation. They know if they call KiMu, he's going to most likely provide me with a positive thought process around the situation. So how do we do this? How do we lead our lives? How do we sit here and say, okay, I want different results? Well, we will apply the Eero formula and we expect a certain outcome and we create a response to the situation. In these situations, I want to create a change in my workplace. I don't like the way that people are interacting. Everybody's always talking about each other. Da, 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 da. When you hear somebody talking about somebody else in the office, you don't have to shut it down. You really can just redirect the conversation. You can say, hey, well, I think that this person is a really good communicator. I think we should talk about that. And that does take courage. Don't get me wrong. I understand it takes courage. But we can start breeding more positive environments. We don't have to live in negative environments. You can control the environment. You have all of the God-given abilities to change an environment just based off of the energy that you carry. I can walk into a Target around my way right now, and people and the workers there will look at me and they already know what type of time I'm on. Whenever I talk to somebody, I'm talking to them with a smile, with inflections in my tone. We can really start there. There goes 2 tips right there. Talk with a smile. Have some inflections in your tone to create more pleasant conversation. Be engrossed in what is being talked about. A lot of times we're not being intentional with what it is that with what we're doing. We're not being in that moment. This is where leadership comes in. You can't lead somebody if you can't lead yourself. You can't expect somebody to show up differently than you. You also created the environment that you're in. You have an equal contribution to it. So whatever you're putting in, you're going to get the same in return. Whatever is coming out of you is going to come right back into you. It's intrinsic and extrinsic. It's no different. I've said it in my previous videos. As above, so below. As within, so without. Look at water. Water reflects what's above, unless it has particulates in the water or whatever. You also do the same. It's a transaction that's going on. You're giving positive energy out. I give positive energy out to you. In return, I'm going to get the positive energy back. I give negative energy out to you. In return, I'm going to get negative energy back. That's how leadership works. You create the outcome based on your response, and you prepare yourself for the event. Once again, thank you for tuning into another Sunday Motivation with yours truly, the one and only KiMu JTD. Make sure you share this video. Don't hold the motivation out for yourself. Go share it with your friends, your loved ones, whomever. Even if you don't really know them, you see them, you connected with them. Go share it. Make sure you also subscribe. Do yourself a favor and hit that ring-a-ding-ding bell so you get notified every time I drop another video. Every single day. And also make sure you please hit the like button and leave a comment so I know what you're thinking. Give me some feedback. And also, I want to know if there's anything that you would like me to talk about. So once again, I appreciate you. I love you. And I can't wait to talk to you and motivate you next Sunday. Peace.
On the road to the riches. On the road to the dollars. On the road as a scholar so I could join the top 5ers.